sometimes I feel like we're just chasing the next thing to make us feel better. But what if you already have the things in front of you that can make you feel so much better, but you're not actually taking the time to do the things?
Welcome to the Pelvic Power Podcast. My name is Penny, and I am the host of this lovely space. I am a pelvic floor yoga teacher who teaches people with pelvic pain how to use movement, breathwork, and body awareness to ease and manage their pain while living a pleasurable life. In this space, we'll be talking about all things taboo because we love it, and how to support your lovely pelvis and your lovely self on this journey that you are on. I am very happy that you are here, and I hope that you enjoy this episode.
Welcome back to another episode of the Pelvic Fire Podcast. I'm very excited that you are tuning in today. I just saw my osteopath and she told me I'm not allowed to sit like a pretzel because I am a pretzel. My body is turning into a pretzel. So I'm just, as usual, trying to get comfortable here. And I hope that you are comfortable no matter where you are at right now. When this episode is released, it is almost Valentine's Day. And I love Valentine's Day, and I'm a single gal. And I love Valentine's Day. I love anything, pink, cute, happy, joyous things. It's my jam. And I know that several of you listen to the podcast. You are not in a relationship either. And sometimes we may feel like that's the end goal of life, to find someone to be with. That's what society is telling us. We need to get married, we need to have kids. We have a path that we, quote unquote, need to walk, which is definitely not the case. We're here paving our own path, baby. But I just want to say that this episode is also for people that are in partnership. Let's focus a little bit on you this Valentine's Day. Let's focus on giving you some love to make you feel good and juicy in life. So, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. It's a love edition episode today. We're going to go through a couple things that you can do for yourself for Valentine's Day this year, or things that you can do for yourself going forward. Maybe you pick one every week. You pick one. I have a little list. You pick one that you can do for yourself to focus on yourself, show yourself some more love. So, welcome. I'm very happy that you are here today. Number one on the list, these are in no specific order. Book a massage or give yourself a massage with a lovely oil. So, pleasure, self pleasure doesn't have to be masturbation. Pleasure in all forms, but pleasure when it comes to feeling touch. So, I often talk about massaging your inner thighs. You can also massage your belly. You can massage your breasts. Like ways, all of these are ways to connect with your body. And use the lovely oils such as rose oil or lavender. You can make your own, make it a little bit witchy. Make it earthy, make it floral, whatever you align with. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn girly. I love earthy smells, but I also love lavender. So I make my own little mixes that I use on my body. So, for example, you just had a shower, you take some time, massage your body if you feel like you don't have the funding to book a massage, or maybe you think that I would say that it might be time to book yourself a massage to focus on you, to just lie there and relax. And it doesn't have to be a deep tissue massage. Let it be one that feels relaxing and just very warm and very regulating for your nervous system. I think they call it a Swedish massage. You can choose that one. Back home, that's just a classical massage for us because I'm Swedish. But a Swedish massage or a reflexology appointment, book something that makes you feel that makes you feel like you can relax a little bit. But if you don't have the funding to book a massage, I do recommend you starting to massage your own body. Take a day, just focus on yourself. And as I was saying, this is something that you can do after you've had a shower, but also next on the list, we have the romantic bath time. I am stepping up my bath game this year. For me, it's such a healing time. I get to slow down, journal, breathe, read my books. And again, I talk about this a lot because I really think that this is a healing time. I have a whole episode on how you can make this a healing ritual. And sometimes I feel like we're just chasing the next thing to make us feel better. But what if you already have the things in front of you that can make you feel so much better, but you're not actually taking the time to do the things to help you feel more regulated, more connected, more in your body, more like yourself, slowing down. So take an evening. Again, if you're single on Valentine's Day, instead of sitting there feeling maybe, I don't know, sorry for yourself that you do not have a partner, and it's making you grumpy, it's making you feel more pain because you're stressed about not being a partnership. What if you take that time, Valentine's Day night, you shut down all the lights, you light some candles, you pull up some juicy raspberries or a chocolate that you really enjoy. Pour yourself your favorite drink. You buy a new book for yourself. How can you make it into a date with yourself in the bath? You can take this time to massage your body in the bath as well, just slowing down. Like your body is so beautiful, and I feel like we need to look after our bodies more in the sense that we're appreciating it and honoring it, and also treat yourself like the goddess that you are. When I often think about the person that I want to be with and how I want to be treated, am I treating myself that way that I want that person to treat me? You're a freaking goddess. I picture you as an Egyptian queen and you're sitting eating grapes, drinking wine. I don't know. Whatever is your vibe, but how can you make it more romantic? So if you're not doing anything on Valentine's Day, make a romantic bath for yourself. You can take a picture of the book that you're reading, send it to me. I want to see the setup that you're creating for yourself. Make it magical. Or take it a step further, take yourself on a date. If you don't feel comfortable doing this on Valentine's Day, I completely understand. Because like going out, everyone's sitting in couples, like it's got to be challenging. But if you can, I really whoop whoop for you over here. But maybe not on Valentine's Day if you don't feel like it. You're having a bath time on Valentine's Day, but take yourself on a date. It can be the day before Valentine's Day. It can be the day after Valentine's Day. It can be a day next week. Take yourself to the movies. We have a VIP movie here, and you buy tickets, and you sit in the VIP, and they come and serve you food. So you're sitting at your seat, you're buying food. I've started doing this with myself. Take myself on a date. I go to the movies, I sit there, I order my food, I order my drinks, and then I'm there for the movie and I'm just spending time with myself. And it's a great time. It's such a lovely time. But how can you take yourself on a date? Go to a restaurant, eat dinner, take your book with you, go sit in a bar if you prefer that. Also, you're doing it for yourself, but just stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. What kind of people can you meet along the way? Where is this journey taking you? Follow the little breadcrumb. So I'm giving you a breadcrumb right now. Okay, so you maybe thought of a place that you really want to go to, whether it's a restaurant or somewhere, cafe. This is me telling you, go there by yourself. Bring your book, bring your journal, bring your computer. Just sit, look at people, smile at people, enjoy your coffee, smell your coffee, taste your coffee, take your time with your coffee, take yourself on a date, treat yourself as the goddess that you are. And if you feel like, oh, that's a little bit too intimidating, then the next one is hit up a store that you really like and give yourself a spending limit. What is your favorite store? Take yourself on a date to that store. Go shopping. Spend a little bit of money on you. I love a good bookstore. Like, I love a good bookstore, but I also love like interior designs. I wouldn't say that I'm into like interior design, but I'm just gonna say it. I live in Canada. I love going to Home Sense. Before I moved into my condo, I did not like Home Sense, but just going there now, putzing around, like there's so much junk, but I just love it. I love it so much. And you're looking at all the things and like what brings you joy. Maybe you're feeling a little bit inspired and you want to buy some stuff for the place that you're in or something like that. Set yourself a spending limit. Or I've seen them do this on TikTok where people go and they're just like, if this is, they pick up an item that they really, really like. If this is under $30, I'm buying it. You can make it into a game. Do that for yourself. Like, no one has to know about it, but how can you make it more fun? Like, I love stuff like this. I think it's a lot of fun to do stuff like this. And yeah, you're spending time with yourself. Like you're great fucking company. You you'd like to spend time with yourself because you're great company. So hit up a store, set a spending limit. One, two, three, go. Do that. That's a great day too. Buy yourself flowers. So I love receiving flowers. Doesn't have to be romantically. I love receiving plants, flowers. I'm not the best at keeping plants alive, to be honest. I got a plant from one of my students for my birthday. It's a little bit dying. And I was gonna take a picture of it and show it to her next time I see her. But it's dying a little bit because I am not the best at remembering to watering my plants. But buy yourself flowers, especially now when spring is coming. How can you bring in that new energy into your home? And what kind of flowers do you like? My sister is a florist. She just sent me a bunch of pictures this morning. She's like, "What flowers do you like? Like which one looks good?" And I don't know anything about that, but I'm like, they're all so pretty. What do you like? What kind of colors do you like? What kind of arrangements do you want? My sister lives for this stuff. Her house is absolutely freaking fantastic. It's so nice. And so buy yourself flowers. What do you like? What kind of flowers do you like? Make it smell good in your home. Hang some eucalyptus in the shower. How can you make it more spa-y feeling? What do you like about going to the spa? What do you like about going to get a massage? We're coming back to point one here. What do you like about going to the spa? Is it the smells? Is it the towels? Like, how can you make that feeling in your own home? Buy yourself flowers. You deserve to get flowers for Valentine's Day. Go to a fancy little boutique, get yourself some flowers. Say that they're from me if you don't want to give them to yourself. They're from me, but not financially, they're from you. But this is me telling you, go get yourself some flowers. Next one, sleep in one morning and stay in bed and make it intentional. So make yourself some breakfast. Eat that breakfast in bed if you want to. I have a hard time with eating in bed because I hate like breadcrumbs and stuff like that when I'm sleeping. When I used to live in Australia and there was fucking sand everywhere because I lived next to the beach, it would drive me out of my mind. Like I'm like I cannot. So breadcrumbs, no no. But if that's your jam, make yourself a beautiful little tray with your favorite things to have for breakfast. You can bring your computer if you have your TV in the bedroom, put on a cute show, hang out. I'm thinking like very aesthetically right now, like Pinterest. You can go on there and get some motivation or get some inspiration, but make it into an intentional morning. So instead of just lying in bed scrolling on your phone, okay, what do I want out of this? Maybe you're reading the newspaper. Do people read the newspaper anymore? I don't know. But reading a book or yeah, watch your favorite TV show, whatever that may be. Make it into a vibe. Treat yourself to a little slow morning with your journal. Make it cutesy. Know what I'm saying? Make a love for yourself Pinterest board. Pinterest is coming back into the conversation today. I love pictures. Like I love pretty pictures. When I do my vision boards every month, I go for the vibe, the feeling of the pictures that I'm looking at. How can you make it into a like I don't really know what I meant by this. Make a love for yourself Pinterest board. So it's kind of like the aesthetics of either where you want to go in life, like how you see yourself, how you portray yourself, the aesthetics of your condo. I don't really know what I meant by this, but what kind of space do you love yourself the most in? I don't even know if that makes sense. What kind of quotes stand out to you? Or what kind of energy, what kind of angel numbers, what is popping up for you in life that is like loving for you for yourself. I think that's what I meant. I wrote this list this morning after I meditated and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to make an episode on this because this is fun and I love this." And so if you go on Pinterest board, you can make like boards on there. So it's kind of like you're making a vision board. Make it into a like I love my life or I love myself vision board where it's kind of becoming a vision board, but it is a Pinterest board. So you're placing all the pictures in there and then you look at it and it makes you feel something. So instead of making actual vision board, which I do on my phone, you have a Pinterest board. And when you're feeling a little bit low in the dump, you're feeling sad, you go on there and you see a picture and you're connected to the goddess energy that is you, and or it says like take zero shit or something like that. Whatever is your jam. I can just picture my love myself Pinterest board in my head right now. I'm gonna do that later this week. That is actually on my to-do list this week. So keep an eye out on my Instagram if you haven't. If it hasn't, well, this episode is gonna be released a couple of days before Valentine's Day. So yeah, keep an eye out. Now this next point kind of goes in the same wave as buying yourself flowers, but this is buying yourself a gift. Maybe you've been eyeing something that you really want. That could be a sweater, that could be a jewelry, that could be whatever you want it to be, a squatty potty. I don't know what's your jam, but buy yourself a gift that you have been eyeing because you deserve it. What are you going to buy yourself? An ottoman, a new set of really beautiful silk PJs that makes you feel maybe it's a cute little sleepy dress thing that you can wear because then you can sleep without underwear and you still feel like fresh and hot when you wake up. What is a gift that you can buy yourself that you really, really want right now? Hit up the local sauna and hot tub place. Maybe you go to the gym, maybe you have a sauna there, hot tub. Are you actually using it? That was the thing that I told myself in 2026 because I work at a gym and I don't use the amenities at all. So in the beginning of 2026, I was like, no, I'm gonna start using them more. So now at least once a week, I take my book with me. I do not have the book with me as I go into the hot tub, but I go into the hot tub, then I take my book with me and go into the sauna and I sit and read a couple pages and just slowing it down. And I love it. It's becoming one of my favorite things just to focus on me. And I usually do it on Sundays, Sunday mornings, or Wednesdays because Wednesday's my only day off. And I do that. And it's just, mm, it makes me feel so good. So, where could you go where you can slow down? You don't have to rely on anyone else. You're just taking your sweet ass time. Last one for today, make yourself a nice meal. So I get this question a lot. I like to cook. I like to nourish my body. I like to feel good in my body. I get this question a lot where I get inspiration from. Hit up TikTok, hit up Instagram. It's a search engine. That was hard for me to say today. Search engine. Put in chicken recipes or gluten-free recipes or zucchini recipes. Like there's so many things on there. Make yourself a nice meal. Yesterday, I found something on TikTok. I put out a parchment plate paper, put ground chicken on it, flatten it out, put some tomato, cheese, basil, and then you folded it. So you folded chicken over the chicken, and then you were supposed to put a little bit of Parmesan, like a little powdered cheese on top. And then it got like crispy. And you put that in the air fryer. It was absolutely delicious. I love me some basil and me some tomato and me some cheese. All of those are good things. So make yourself a nice meal. Take your time, make the meal. Listen to an audiobook while you do. Listen to music. Throw yourself a little party at the same time. Pour yourself your favorite drink yet again. Sparkling water. Love it. Whoop. How can you make this a you date? You're just having a date at home with yourself. Again, you're lighting your candles. This episode should just be called Light Your Candles. This episode is very random and I love it. But it's Valentine's Day. It's a cutesy time. I love this time of year. How can you spend this time focusing more on yourself instead of focusing on you don't have anyone or you don't have a partner? That sounded very harsh. You don't have anyone. You don't have a partner. You have so many people around you. You have your family, you have your friends. But how can you focus more on you? Valentine's Day is not just for being in a loving relationship either. You can make it into Galentine's Day. You can spend time with your family. I am having three Galentine's events this year, basically. And I love it with my friends, different friends groups. And it makes me happy and it brings me joy. But how can you also focus more on yourself? Because you're important. We prioritize you. You focus on you and where you put your energy. What is that saying? Where your intention goes, energy flows. That's what we're doing. We're putting in the intention into you, the energy into you because you are important. You're a goddess and you're absolutely freaking beautiful. And you deserve to take yourself on a date, okay? That's what you do. Until next time, remember to look after your beautiful body. Do something for yourself this Valentine's Day. You deserve it. Do something, not just listen to the episode and then don't do anything. Do something about it because you deserve it. You're fucking fantastic and you deserve to be treated that way. Also, by yourself. You deserve to be treated by like that by yourself because you are absolutely fucking fantastic. I'll see you soon. Bye. If you love this episode, I will be so grateful if you could leave a rate and review in your podcast app. It would mean so much to me. If you're tuning in on YouTube, feel free to hit subscribe and leave a little comment down below about what you learned about yourself today. Thank you so much, and you have no idea how much I appreciate you for being here.